Alright, I figured I'd show off some new stuff I got for my little Pentax Q10 here. You might have seen some other videos. If not, subscribe or check out my channel, see them on there. I like these little adapters, so you could use some of these old lenses on there. This is one. This is from one of those old Brownie type cameras, little 8mm movie film, cinema film camera. Put that on there with this adapter. So I've been playing around with some of these. So Pentax made a specialty camera back in the day, and I was lucky enough to get one off eBay, and it's called a Pentax Auto 110 camera, and it's actually a interchangeable lens camera. So it came with all these 3 different lenses in a kit and the little film camera here. Cool. Well, let's shutter. Oops. Well, now I did it. Broke it. Anyway, I didn't need the camera. I bought it just for the lenses here, because I have a little adapter that I bought for 20 bucks. I bought the little film camera with all these lenses and manual and everything else. That was like around $40 or $50. You could usually find them. They come available occasionally. You might have to wait a couple of weeks if you don't see one right off the bat. But the adapter was $20 from Hong Kong. I'll put a link in the description, so you just look for Pentax 110 to Q mount Pentax. So look how tiny these lenses are. These are ridiculously small. Here's a quarter. This is the lenses that came with it are this one's the 24, this one's the 18, and this one is the 50. Like I said, I've been getting a lot of these different ones and playing with them, these different lenses, and these are the best ones I've found. They just fit this Q10 very nicely. I'll put it on one of these on in a second so you can see, but very tiny. This is the 24mm. It's about the size of a quarter. Wow. All lenses are f2.8. Again, you get put them in order here, you get the 18, the 24, and the 50. So the equivalent on those 18, this is the standard kit lens, remember. It is a 15, so it will be a little bit more telephoto than the 15 on here, and then you could go on up to the 50. So let me slap one of these on here on the camera, and you'll get to see. Oh, here's the kit lens compared to these cameras, so you can see how big, you know how tiny this is if you have this camera anyway. So there's how tiny those are. So when you add it on the adapter, actually it makes it a little bigger. So I'll start out with this 50 because this one fits on there really nice. The thing about these lenses, they're all fixed at f2.8, so it's all going to be, everything's going to be at f2.8, and they're not zooms. It's just that 50, like I said, for each one. They're prime lenses, 18 and 24. So I'll put this on there. It just slides right on there. This little mount has a little lock into place right here. There's what the back of it looks like, if you can see that. And then you just line it up, and well, it's kind of hard doing this up like this, but just slide them on there and it snaps into place. And all these, I like these better than the other ones that I've been buying with adapters, because they seem to fit on the camera, and plus the focus ring on all these is very solid and smooth. Some of these screw ones you get, like this is that, you'll sit there and try to move it and it'll be stiff. Since they're older vintage type lenses, you go to adjust it and it turns on the camera when it's on the camera. So and the image quality on these is really good, so I strongly recommend these. There's that. I'll switch them all out here so you can see what they look like. I'll try to get a few test shots to put on the end of this video. Very nice. Well, it's hard to put them on here when I'm going over the top of the camera. Hold on just a second. And as far as the 110 camera, it's really really neat as far as this to look at it, because it took this old film right here. Pretty neat. It's like I think this was the same that was used in those little Kodak cameras that were like, you know, that were like a rectangle. It seems like the same type of cartridge, if I remember right. But it's funny, I was looking through the manual here, and it says, I don't know if you can see that, so it has a crop factor too. So it says that 50 millimeter equivalent to 35 format, it will be 100 millimeter. So as you know, the crop factor on this is 5.7, I believe. But here we go, and here is the 18 millimeter. The way to line this up, which I was having trouble with before, let's press that button. Little red dot there, little arrow on the side. Press the button and just line that up a little bit easier. And then just snap it into place, and it will snap right there. When you, if you haven't done this, I showed this in another video, but you turn on your camera, and it takes a second, and then you would just adjust to whatever millimeter on. This is the 24. I think that helps with the IS. I can't remember exactly why it does that, why it asks you, but then you could focus. Well, focus if there's someone who's close. Focusing distance is off a little bit, but see, let me put this back here. It'll be easier to focus on. There you go. You can see, and a nice smooth focus ring like I was saying, but well, it helps if I didn't have it. There we go. All right, and there you go. You see that, right? But very cool. I strongly recommend these. Like I said, you can get the all three lenses with the camera for around $50 on eBay. You might have to do a little searching. Might take a couple of weeks to find one because they don't come available all that often. But very cool, and I'll definitely be keeping these. I'll probably be selling my other little adapters and stuff. Very fun to play around with. Be great for video, like with that smooth focus ring and stuff too. So check out my other videos and subscribe. I've got lots of Pentax stuff. There's Canon stuff. I'll even be doing a few little quick like project type things that might be pretty fun for you if you're looking for some projects to keep you involved in photography. All right, thanks a lot.